lot of times, people won't believe what you tell them, but they will believe what you show them. This is where the power of prototyping can come in. If you can build an example of what you're selling, your service or your product, and put it in front of people to see, to watch it work, possibly even to interact with it, that can be an extremely powerful way toward building credibility and also getting them to trust that you can actually pull off the project. This is a concept that works not just for, say, a startup that is building the new widget that they want to show to the market, but it also works for the service providers that are coming alongside of those companies that are trying to go to market. There are many times where I've helped customers make a prototype, a demonstration prototype or a proof of concept prototype that they can take out to their market and show what the product will be like before the project is done. And with everyone understanding that the project is not done, but it still shows progress along the way, and it can be a really good sort of like a benchmark for people to latch onto, to remember, yes, I saw this thing, I know this can be real. One of the other ways that we've done that in our business, providing services, we can do a prototype of what we are proposing to our customer. Rather than just doing a paper proposal, sometimes it helps to do a little mock-up. For example, you can make a computer mock-up of a small component or process. Sometimes capturing the essence of what you're proposing can't be done with a simple sketch or a concept diagram. This is where prototyping can be really powerful. It's possible to put together some sort of a simple system that's maybe just one part of what it is that you're proposing, but it's still something tangible that the customers can see. You can put it in front of them and let them interact with it. And that's got a lot more power than looking at a drawing or looking at a bullet point list of specifications that something will have someday. It's a great way to build credibility and to build confidence that what you're saying actually can be made into reality. A lot of the solutions that we provide are embedded devices or complex control systems, for example. We have, on many occasions, done mock-up versions of those, maybe a quick LabVIEW program interacting with a piece of data acquisition hardware to flick some lights, make some measurements, interact in a way in the physical world just the way that the product eventually will need to. And by doing that, we're able to demonstrate right in front of the customer that we can interact with their I/O points and we can control the system that they need to control. And that's a much more powerful message than just giving them a picture of how that will come about. And it's often not that difficult to do. It can be quite an easy, simple demo. And we're clear that it's just a proof of concept. It just shows what can be done. But to be able to show actual tangible work with just the threshold amount of time that is put into doing a proposal can be a pretty impressive message to show what your capabilities are. If you're doing a web page, for example, you could have a mock-up version of that page and maybe even have it do a little bit of interaction with maybe some static data instead of being fully connected to a database or whatever system that you're connecting to, but still be able to show in an interactive way how the system can work. And you're not just showing how the system can work, you're showing how you work. You're demonstrating to the customer your capabilities to be able to bring something to them in an actual user experience that they can interact with. And that's very powerful. Prototyping can be a super powerful add-on to doing proposals. I know there have been cases where we have won projects based on being able to come to a customer with something dramatic that they can actually look at and interact with a prototype.